Right.
Hello. So you can. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I shouldn't be echo this one. Okay, if it's just 30 minutes, I think we just. I'm using this one.
So you can talk. Don't share screen again.
I want to use it. I'm using the laptop. That you have that you say with you that you what you asked me to download the other time to create video. I didn't open that laptop. What do you call it? OBX. X or S. I was trying to have my classes and everything, everything was just not working. My inventor was working, suddenly did not work. I tried that home for no, this one. Just complete it now. But I would like to create a video for.
Are you the? Oh.
Okay, guys, are we together now? I know most people have logged out, so I will just create what I want to create, and probably will share the video for you guys to see. So this is what we want to work on. Okay, are you all see, please confirm that you can see my screen though.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you that you can see my screen. Okay, so usually the question will usually be like this. This is an orthographic projection. Okay, and who can tell me, somebody from biomedical engineering, what kind of projection is this? Biomedical engineering. Anybody from biomedical engineering? No. Nobody from biomedical engineering. Anybody from systems engineering that want to tell us? Anybody from pet and gas? Okay. Anybody from mechanical that want to tell us what kind of projection is this? Mechanical. Okay. Olabi, you are raising up your hand.
What's the projection, sir?
Thank you. Which department are you?
Mechanical engineering.
God bless mechanical engineering. Okay, so let's go on. All right, so we want to create this with inventor. Okay. Now, there is no hard and fast rule about this. You have to be able to interpret the drawing. Who is the HP guy disturbing us? Please, can you mute yourself? Okay. So we want to create, we want to produce this as a part. So you are going to produce this as a 3D model. So it depends on how you understand the drawing. There is no other fast way about it. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to pick one of the view. But this is a simple case. I'll pick one of the view and then I will extrude. And the easiest one for me here is my side view. I'm sure you can see my cursor. Can you see my cursor, please? Okay. So that's the side view. I'm going to use the side view as the basis of my drawing. I will extrude that, and then from there I will start producing on that part. Okay. Now let's look at the side view now. Now this is the side view. It's showing me from here that it has a height of 95. That is this here. Okay. Anybody want to help us? What's the breadth? If I'm not in the classroom.
The breadth is 8.
8 again.
Sir, why here?
The breadth is 110, please. Is it width that we'll call it? Okay, the width rather this is 110. That's this side. This side here, that's the 110 here. That's what the side view means. Okay, and the height is 95. So let's start something now with Inventor. So like I said earlier on, in our previous class, the first thing you need to do, you need to create a project. Okay, so come to New and come to Metric. I want to create a project so I'm creating a new project. It's loading. It's loading, please. When it's low. 5. Sorry, I think I must have. I want to go back. I don't want to jump any step. Let me go back. Create new metric. I want to create a new project. So I'm not going to do this. So I'm going to come to projects. Now this is the active file, active folder, active project. I need to create a new project. So come to new here. Click on new. So you use new single user project. Click on next. Now the project name, I'm going to call this one, since this is the first inventor drawing we are going to do, I'm going to call it CP01. Okay. Now you need to save that project in a particular file, a destination file, a destination folder. I'm going to create a new folder for that on this desktop. Okay. A new desktop, on the desktop, make a new folder. I'm going to call that folder GET102 CP01. I have my reason for doing that, please. Okay. So my new folder should be GT101 102 rather CP01. So it's the active folder now. I will click OK. And then if you look at this place now, you have CP01, GT102 CP01, and likewise CP01. Okay. So I'm going to click on next. To finish that, I'll click on finish. I'm going to come again to metric. I need to look for that folder I just created now. It's not yet. I'm going to go out again. Let me go out and I'm going back here. New. My active folder should be GT101 new folder. It's here to reflect in this. It's here to reflect in this. So permit me. Me as the active. It should show me now as the active folder, but I can't see that. Let me come out of here. desktop, please. The folder is here. So why is it, you know, this? I usually have that problem when this thing is involved. That should be the active folder for everything. I can't find it yet. I created it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave here. I did. It's not even that thing always happen when there is when this is one cloud. Okay, so please, I'm going to continue what I want to do. I'll still find that folder, but we'll get back to it. Okay. So come to metric, click on parts. Okay, standard IPT, standard IPT MM. It has to be MM, please. Okay, so I'm going to create now. I will save my work in the folder I want eventually. So let me just continue with this. Okay. Remember, this is what we are working on. Okay. Now, once you have done that, once you open a new part, come to this place. You see Start to this cache. Click on the drop-down button and select Start to this cache, which is this. Okay. Now, you'll see that it gives you a different plane. This is XY plane, YZ plane, and the XZ plane. Now, I would always like to select my plane based on the drawing. Now, come here. Let's look at the side view. The side view, if you're looking at this, is actually on the XY plane, and this is YZ plane. The way it's looking like this, I want to create it like that. Let me pick it as a YZ plane. Okay, that's for the side view. See the YZ plane here. So that's the plane I'm going to select. Okay, now I'm going to create my side view. So I'm looking at a total height of 95 and then width of 110. Okay, so I'm going to use line this time around. So I'm going to start as convenient for me. The width is 110, so I'm going to just keep this. So I'm not going to use any constraint. I've taught you the constraint. I'm not going to use that again. So I'm not going to, I think I did that last week. So I'm going to just do this. So that should take me to the entire line. Zoom all to show me the line I've created. How do you close this? Okay. So here is the 110. So let me zoom further. That's the width. So I'm going to create for that of the height now. That's 95. Okay. You notice that I make sure that my lines are horizontal or vertical. I didn't have to make it inclined now. But if you mistakenly do otherwise, you can always change it. Okay, so here is what I've created. Now, what's the thickness of the block? Now, it's showing me here from here that the thickness is 20. You can see. Here it shows that the thickness of this block is 20. So I'm going to do that. This is 20. And this one, from here, to note that too. You have to note that. So I'm going to do this. Let's do this, okay? Then from here to here is 30. Okay, then I can do this. Okay, so that gives me the entire shape, so I can trim the one I don't want. So I'm going to go to trim and remove this. And remove this. What do I need? Now let's go to the diagram. Whoever is that person should be careful, please. We go back to the diagram. I've succeeded in giving you the overall shape of the side view, apart from this web and this group that is here. This web that is here, from the front view, is showing me that this web does not cover the old diagram, so I won't create the web yet. Okay, but this groove, for me, I show that this groove goes through the old diagram. I can see that on this diagram too, and I can see that here too. This groove is 30 mm, which is here. Okay, that means on this now you have 40 here, 40 on this side. That's 80, and 30 in the middle. So I need to create this. So just come here, locate the center of this. Click on this. Where's the center of this? The center up. Then offset this. Offset. Offset by 15 to both sides. 15 and then 15. Okay. Then I can also trim, but before I trim, it's also showing me that this groove here has a height of 15. That's what you have seen here. This is 15 here. This is 15. So I need to also take note of that. I need to also take note of that. So I want to offset this by 15. Hope this accept and not take the old diagram. Okay. So that will take the old diagram. So I will rather not do that. So I will prefer to draw another line, not touching this and not touching the other hand. Okay. And I will offset that by 15. I will offset that by 15. Sorry, this thing is disturbing me. So I will offset that by 15. Offset this by 15. Okay. Now I can trim. Take this off. I better let them pay attention. I can take off all the other ones I don't want. Okay, so I can delete the rest. Okay, I think I still need to trim, so take this part off. Okay, now if you look at this now, that gives you the profile of this side view. So we can extrude. Now, in this, what is going to be our length of extrusion? Our length of extrusion will be what? Will be 80. That's the breadth in this case, or the width, I don't know as you call it. Okay, but say this is high, this is width, and this is going to be the breadth. So that will be 80. So come back to here. So finish sketch. Click on finish sketch. Okay. You can zoom out to see everything. Then come to it. It's already showing you the.
So we don't understand.
What don't you understand? See the diagram, you understand of the extrusion. What don't you understand, please?
So the step you just did now. So how do you do that step? Yes, sir.
Get here.
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, now this is where we were initially. This is how we create the sketch. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now click on finish sketch. Finish sketch.
All right.
So you have this. Okay. Then come to extrude. You have extrude. Are you good now? Are you good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Now the extrusion have different options. You can either use this or change direction, or use the one that will give you that will separate into two equal half, or the one that will give you an eccentric offset. This will give you a concentric offset. So you can just choose any one. So I think I will prefer to choose. Okay, let me choose this one. Or let me choose this. we said that width is 80, so I'm going to just click on 80, and that's give us the entire block. So we have this. So if you look at this very well, if I do this,
Sir, please can you come in?
now edit feature. Now, after you have finished your sketch, you click on the extrude. After you finish your sketch, you click on the extrude. When you click on the extrude, automatically give you this option. Let's say initially it was giving us this to be 10. Okay, so we have this. All right. Now you now make a choice whether you want your offset to be eccentric or concentric or one-sided. It's one-sided to the right, one-sided to the left. Okay. Or this is a symmetric or a concentric offset. Then it divides your extrusion into two equal half. This one is eccentric, or call it asymmetric. Divide your extrusion into two unequal halves. I think for this case, I just prefer to have, okay, let's have the two equal half. We can choose the two equal half. Okay. All right. Now, I think there are some in this option, you give you distance A, distance B in the 2026 option. But this one is just giving me the total distance of 10, and it's going to divide into two. Okay, so I'm going to change it to now to 80. That's what we have here, 80. And it divided automatically into two equal half, 40, 40. Okay. Once you have done that, you can now click on OK. So that gives you your extrusion. Are we good now? Now, I want to change this view. Look at here. This is called a V cube. I explained this last week. Click on this side. You have this. Okay. If you look at your diagram, this what you have now on your side view. How can you relate them together? Are they alike? Are they the same? I want answers, please. Anybody from chemical engineering?
No.
No, I can't hear you. They are not, but do they look alike? If you look at your side view, it's almost the same thing, right? So that means we are doing something right. Now let's compare it to your front view. This should be my front view. Look at it and look at this. They are looking alike unless I have not profiled it the way the profile looks like. Okay, we can do all those ones as we go on. Okay, so they still look alike. All right. Now, if you look at the plan view, exactly the same. You see some change that come out until we put all the other features. So it means that you are in order. Okay, so I'm going to come to home now. Home take me back to the original view. That thing that you see that is look like a house is called home. It takes me back to the original view. Now I want to add further features to it. This one has this. It has this as a web. This web here is what you have seen on these two sides. What you see here, this one that is slant here, is the same that you have here and here. And that is the same that is here and what you have here. Okay? Are you with me, please? So that's what I want to create now. That's what I want to create now. And this diagram is showing me where that web is located. Actually, it's from here to here is 40, or from here, that groove is 30. Okay. The height of that is 30. And the thickness of this, I think that thickness is given as 10. So that's what I want to create on that block now. Okay, and I will extrude. Now, since it's slant, there are two ways you can do it. I'm going to take the easy way out. One of the ways is that you can forever create a plane and draw your sketch on your plane and produce that web. Well, I don't want to start confusing you now, so I'm going to create a block, like a rectangle on that block. I will create a cuboid and I will now extrude again to produce that. That's not a simple way to do it. It might be longer, but it's easy for you to understand that. So as you become perfect in a drawing, you know how best to deal with some of these. So I'm going to create a sketch on this face now. I want to create a sketch on this face. Or I could create a sketch that will cover everything and then start cutting. But I think I will just create the sketch. I'm just thinking, what should I do? Advice. Okay, let me just create the sketch here. Create a sketch. Okay. Why? That's it. Okay, I'm going to create a sketch on this now. Go back to this. So I want to create this. The height is 30. From here to here is this is 10. Okay, I don't want to see if this is 40 and thickness is 20. So from here to here is 20. Okay, from here to here is 20, and then here to here is 10. So I'm just going to create this small portion. Okay, so we want to draw a line on this. Please offset by 20. Offset this by 20. Okay. I'm going to do another one on this. Another line on this. Okay. And another one on this. I know why I want to do that. Let me see if I can handle the two at the same time. Okay. Then offset this by 10 according to the diagram. Offset this by 10. Okay. Now I can trim. I can trim. So trim this off, 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 trim this, trim this, trim this, trim, 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 and trim. I think trim this likewise. Now, if you notice now, we have a sketch here. Look at this diagram again. What you have here, this sketch here, is what we have here. Okay, so I'm going to finish my sketch now and extrude. Finish sketch and extrude. So we have these two diagrams here. Finish sketch and extrude. So I'm going to go to extrusion again. Click on extrude. Automatically, this come up and this come up. So I can extrude the two faces at the same time. Hello, sir. I'm in a class. I will call you back after my class, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, so what's the height of that extrusion? From here to here, it shows that this thing is 30 mm. So I'm going to type 30 to reduce this height of extrusion. So here is going to be 30. Okay, and okay. So that gives me this face that we see here. But that face, this one is showing that this face. Now, okay, let me show you a bit. Let's look at the front. You notice that what we have here is similar to what you see here. But when you look at it on the side view, you see that it is a slant. It's a slant face. That is called a web in engineering. Okay. So what we need to do is to cut that. So I'm going to go back to O. I'm back to O. Yes. I'm back to O. That person is stopping. Should please stop. Okay, I want to cut this part off to make that place slant. So I'm going to create another sketch on this face. Click on create sketch. Okay. That's what I want to cut off, and that's what I'm going to put my drawing on. So come to this place. Create your sketch here. Join this. to this. That's not okay. It's not going to be correct. So let me delete this line. Come to this case. Okay, fine. Fine. Join it together. Now, for you to extrude, you must notice something, that there must be a closed loop. If the loop is open, it's not going to extrude. It has to be closed. So I'm going to finish sketch now. Finish sketch. I am going to extrude again. The most convenient tool for you to use is extrusion. Now, either I use cut to change direction of extrusion, or I just change the direction of extrusion straight as this. Now, I want my cut to cover all this. So let me stay with cut, please. Let me use cut. I want it to cover through all this. Okay. That's why I'm going to, the total length of this side is 80. So I have to make it 82 so that you can cover it through. So that's 80. So it's going to cut off that part. Then you can now click OK. So that's very simple. Any question before I go on, please? Question or questions?
Sorry,
There are
sir.
no questions. Thank you.
Can you see what?
Sir, please, can you read?
Sir, please, can you read it again?
Can
We
you
do what?
this part again? This part that you put out.
Now, what I did is just to go back to edit picture. That shows what I have done. I have created a sketch initially. Okay. Let me change this. If I change this, this one remains.
Prof will send the video. You can go ahead. I'll send the video to them.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. We'll send you the video to watch. But this is basically what I did. Click on the extrusion. Use cut. And then change this direction. It will cut off that part. Okay. And then click OK. So you have this. All right.
When I say this code, the effective code.
If I go back to this, let me look at this. Look at this and then look at the diagram again. Can you see that it's very close to what we have on the side view now? This is coming out, and that is exactly what we have there, apart from the hidden detail that is not showing. So we are going to work on those hidden details now. All right. So let's come back to this. I go back to home, give my original view. Now let's look at our drawing. Now on the plan, it's showing me that we have these holes here, these two holes. This one is showing that hole goes through, and likewise here, that the hole also goes through. Okay, so I want to create that hole now. That hole is 15 mm, a square of 15 mm. All right, and it's 15 mm away from here and at the center of this. Okay, let me see. Okay, 15 from here, 15 from here. So I just need to locate the center of that hole. That center is very important. Locating the center of that hole is important. That's how you draw it conveniently. So I'm going to come back here. I'll click on this space and create sketch. Okay. Click on that face and create sketch. Now, the first thing I need to do, center line. Just know that everything I've been doing is about getting a center line. That center line is very important. Create a center line. Very, very important. Okay. So I'll create a center line that passes through this. All right. I'll locate these two centers, and then I will draw my square. All right. Now this is 80. I'll divide this into 2. 30 from 80. That will give me 50. So I'm going to offset this by 25, 25 to locate these two centers. Okay. So line. As I said again, don't ever draw on this or else you are going to have a problem. So I'm going to offset this by 25. My calculation is right. I'll set this by 25 to both sides. And then this by 25 to both sides. Okay. I think that helped me to locate the center of this directly, the center of this square. Then also we need to offset this by 15 to locate the center perfectly now. So I'm going to come here, another line. Okay. offset by 15. Now that gives me the center of the square we want to draw. So I can now come here and draw. I think I should better use a rectangle, 2 points, 3 points, 2 point center. Okay, think I may not get that one very well. So I think let me just continue to offset. This square is 15 mm. So I will offset by 7.5 to all the size that is needed. Okay. Offset by 7.5. 0.5. Okay. Likewise by 7.5. Likewise by 7.5 to this side. Likewise by 7.5. Likewise by 7.5. And then 7.5 to this side. Okay, now I can trim. First of all, let me take this away to know that already this is the shape I'm looking for. So that's the square we are looking for. Every other thing we don't need it, so I'll take it away. The other ones are just construction line for us to get to where we are going. So I can trim all this one off now. So I take all this off. For some reason, I will leave this one alone. Okay, just leave that. You don't need to stop your work. So we can now finish sketch. Click on finish sketch. Okay, so you have this. So come to extrude again. Extrude. These two automatically pop up. I want to cut, so I will just click on cut. All right, I'm going to click on, I think, toe. So next, through all. I'll use through all. Through all, cut the hole out to give you that there's a hole inside. Next, we ask you for a distance, a depth that you want to, cut it to. Okay, so best to use through all. All right, so click on OK. So if you look at it from the plan, from the top now, let's look at it from the top. Can you see this? Let me take this. Come to our plan. This is the hole here. Okay, so what is left is this groove here, and then to shape this, and then this circle. Then you are done. Very simple. Once you finish this, and you do this very well, your A is guaranteed. What should we do next now? There is a hole here that we need to create that stops at this place. That hole is 20 mm, 20 mm width, okay? And it goes out through to this place. This thickness is 20. So we need the only you still do is just create a threshold. Now I can decide to create the hole on this. I think I might be comfortable creating the hole. Which one should I use? Let's use this. Okay, let me use this to take face. I'm going to use this now. Okay, I'll create the sketch on this face. So you need a center line. That's always important. Always important. Now, that hole is said to be 20 mm weight. So I'm going to just offset this 10 to this side, and then 10 to this side. Okay. And again, That's it has a depth of 10 mm. Let me use rectangle this time around. I'm using rectangle, and I'm using let me use a rectangle. Let me use 2 points rectangle from here, and definitely from here to this place. Okay. Let me stop it. I can dimension my rectangle. This is 10 mm, so 10. You change that, and this is 20 mm, 20. You change that. Sorry, that I won't do because it has offset from the center, so I won't use that. I believe that because I have fixed points, if you didn't do that, that will not work. Please advise delete. Just delete it, or else it's going to distort your work. So what I'm going to just do now is simple I probably using. Create line on this edge, or this that is convenient for you. Use this. Okay. Draw this and offset by 10. Offset by 10. So that give me the what I need there. So just trim it. Trim this off. You don't need this. You don't need all this one again. Let them go. You don't need all this one again. Let them go. Okay, so you can finish your sketch now. Finish sketch. Now you can now extrude. To extrude, what's the length of extrusion? Look at this. Here is 20, and here is 110. Remove 20 from 110, that will give us 90. So extrude by 90. But it's supposed to stop here. So extrude. Please cut. And you cut using 90. It takes it to that end immediately. And once you do that, you are good. All problem solved. All right. Now, the last thing that is remaining on this diagram, just one small thing remaining, which is this and this circle here. So we need to locate the circle of 20, the diameter, the center of this circle, and just cut this. This one, there's a height of 63 to this place where this one starts from. So I have to do the two together just to, the two can go together. So let me do this. Let's center first. So I'm going to create a sketch of face. I can do it from the back. I can do it from this way, depending on what you want. So I think let me do it from this face. So I'll create a sketch. Okay. On the center. Look at the center, please. Important. Okay. Then that's 17.5. Let me do this likewise. Offset this likewise, 17.5. Well, this method I'm using, it's just the easier way. In fact, if you don't know it at all, by the time you keep offsetting all the lines to what you want, you get what you want. The diameter of the circle is 25 diameter. So it's asking me diameter of 25, so just type 25. So that gives us the circle. You can trim that off. Let me trim this off. I don't need this again. Okay, I don't need that. Okay. Now, the next thing we need to do, I want to do it together. I want to cut this place simultaneously with that circle because they are going to be the same depth. I'm going to cut them through. So this one now, okay, I see the center line here. This is 40, and I've deleted it. Sorry, let me take it back. I see the center line. Okay, let me just take this one. So, see the center line that shows where that starts from, 40. So this is going to be 20. So offset this. Offset this by 20 to both sides, 20 to here, then 20 to this side. So that shows me the starting point of this. Another thing is I need to know the height where this starts from, and that is giving me 63. So all I need to do is to come here, draw a line and offset. Okay, offset by 63 by 63. Okay, now I can now draw. Now I need to cut off this part. So what I'm going to do is this line again from here. From here, where the line is this, and then to the edge. To this edge, you have this, and then this. It has to be close, or else it's not going to work. So start from here again. From here. Then here. Okay. All right, let me zoom out. Then close this. That will be a loop. Okay. Now you see signs that is showing that constraint. Those are showing you that the line is constrained. So you can finish your sketch now. Before that, but let me trim something off. Trim. Let me take this off. I don't need that. So I can finish sketch now. Okay, finish sketch. Can now move. Now some things are conflicting there. I need to take them off. This, okay. Fine. So those are the parts I want to remove. Just cut. So next, to true all, that is fitting to what you just want to do. Okay. And once you have done that, click on OK. That gives me the exact diagram that we have here. This is going to be the 3D model. Look at it from the side. Okay. Again, look at it from the front. You have this. Okay. And again, look at it from the plan. You have this. All right. Now I come back to home. Now, exactly because I started based on looking at the plane that where I should draw my diagram, it gives me the exact view that I want. But if the view you want is not exactly what is this, you can change it. If your view is not what you want, you can change it. Come to the cube, click on this and right click. It gives you options. You see, set to the current view as home. Set current view as home. So come to this, set current view as home. Click on fit to view. Sorry, fit to view is what you click on. Okay, that makes that view automatically your default view. So that's how you create a 3D model in Inventor. Before I continue, any question, please? Now, this is not your isometric drawing yet. This is just the Inventor 3D model. From this, you will create your isometric drawing and also your orthographic drawing. Now, do you have any question, please, from the class? Question or questions? No.
So will there be recording like of this class?
It's recorded already. It's being ready. It's being recorded. So I can continue, right? May I?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. First of all, let me save. I'm going to save my drawing. I'm going to go to save as because initially I couldn't locate that active project. Now save as is saving it directly to the folder I've created. That means it has corrected itself. So I'm going to save this as let me call it CPO1. Okay, CPO1. Sorry, no. It shouldn't give me ISPJ. This is partly CPO1. Just save it as CPO1 because this is partly. Okay, it should be PT, not IPJ. CPO1 is okay. So once you have done that, save. You have saved your work now. Now I want to go to the real business. All I'm doing so far, we have been playing, Now the real business. The real business is generating your orthographic projection. Okay, and I'm going to do that now. So come to this place and click on File. Now I'm going to share a video with you too that explained that also. How to create your drawing files. We call it that's orthographic file. We call it drawing files. How to create the drawing files, and then your isometric drawings, and also how to dimension. And because I don't want this class to be too long, that's why I'm going to cut it, and that video will take care of the rest. All right. So I'll click on File again. Click on New again. It brings you back to this place. Metric. Okay. Now, instead of me clicking on standard MMIPT, I will click or come to this place, and I'm going to choose ISO IDW, not DWJ, please. DWJ is called AutoCAD, and it requires another software to do that. So please always stay with IDW, ISO IDW. Okay, select that and create. It will take you to the drawing file. Okay, now by default, the last drawing or the active drawing, that's what it's going to see. So on this now, come to base. Base is the default view. So click on base. Okay, it gives you this as your front view. So let me click OK first. There are times it doesn't give you as a front view, it will give you a different image entirely. You have to know what you want to do. Bolani, while you are disturbing me, you have to know what you want to do before you proceed. Now, if I look at this drawing, I mean this likewise, right? This is exactly the front view I want based on this. Now I'm going to give you a secret. The secret is this. The secret is this. Your question is the answer question. That's one beautiful thing in Inventor. Your question is the answer to the question. Usually we'll give you your orthographic view. Is the answer to your question. The only thing is that you need to draw the 3D models and use it to generate that orthographic view. So this is exactly what you want to generate on the drawing files. Polariwa, you are disturbing us. So come back to Inventor. If you look at the drawing files and look at the front view here, it is exactly the same thing. I'm going to show you that they are the same thing now. I'm going to click on this. Okay, already showing me the. Look at the hidden details here. And look at what you have here. It's the same thing. Apart from the center line that is not there. The hidden details, what we have on this diagram, is the same thing as this. Okay, that is correct. There are hidden details is hidden. Let me come here. Okay, there are times you will not see the hidden details. Ready, you come here, make sure that this. So bring it. Now look at what I have done now. Okay. Then okay, your details. All right. There are times your diagram can be too big. You want to uh, scale it down. If it's too big, you want to scale it down. If you want to scale it up, call me. Which is the scale? You can change it to one to ratio to scale it down. I will ratio 1, okay?
About that time,
I was told that 2 parts. I didn't know. Sorry, my manners. I thought actually one of the. I'm very slow talking. Okay. Now I'm going to come to generate the other views. I will come to projected view. What is this? Projected. So click on projected. Okay. Click on this. Then that give you your side view, and this will give you your plan, and that's all. So right click and create. So you have this. So this gives you all the views in the drawing. Look at this. Compare it. It should be exactly the same.
I was shouting. Look at you. What do you expect me to?
Hello.
sir, I have a question. What are the dimensions?
Now the dimension I will teach you, but I think you should go and watch the video. I may not carry that in this class. I need to round up this class. Okay, so that the video will not be too large. Okay, so you go to, I'm going to send you a YouTube link. Okay, and I will tell you the specific video for you to watch that takes care of dimensioning. All right, but for now, I think I want to end here. Now you can also create your orthographic view. Hold on a bit. Projected. Sorry, your isometric view rather. This is your isometric. This is the best view. Okay, right click and create. That's your isometric drawing. You can place it anywhere you want now. All right.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
the center line of the orthographic view.
The center line, everything will be, you will see that I think I will show you that other video I'm going to send to you. I will show you everything how it should be done. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Now to put center line, I think those things are You see that, let me see, coming. Okay, center line is, you get center line from here. I will end up that in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so you look at this now. This function, look at here. Center line. Look at this. Center mark. So center mark, click on this one. Okay. Put the center mark for you there. Okay. That does that for cycle automatically. And I think you can do for this. Let's see. Let me see. So it's not in that. It takes it understand that of cycle automatically. Okay. It understands that of cycle automatically, but not for any other thing. So for you to draw the other center line, use this, okay? And you draw this. That's how you produce center line. Right? Supposed to show.
Sir, we can't hear you, sir. Can't hear you, sir.
Sorry, sir, we can't hear you, sir. Why would I?
Can you hear me? What? Class?
Sir, we were not hearing you at first.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? From the...
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
I said I'm going to send you, apart from this video, I will send you that video to you guys that you are going to watch. Okay? From that video, you will see the dimensioning. There's problem, let me know how we are going to address that. But that video will take care of a lot of things. Okay. So I would love to end this class here for now. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.